the man finally realized his girlfriend was leaving him forever. He saw the woman he had loved for 7 years walking arm in arm with another man. What he never knew was that over their 7-year relationship, she had forgiven him 99 times. 3 days earlier, she had eagerly anticipated he would propose at her birthday party. Instead, he publicly placed a carefully chosen necklace around another woman's neck. When he saw tears in her eyes, he showed no concern. In an instant, she lost all faith in him, but she hadn't expected him to go further. He began flirting openly with that woman. Only then did she understand she'd been nothing but a 7-year plaything to this unfaithful heir to wealth. His friends warned him not to overstep, but he dismissed it. He'd acted this way countless times, and she'd always forgiven him silently. He never imagined she'd finally reach her breaking point. She ended the relationship. He didn't try to stop her, simply agreeing to the breakup. His indifference cut her deeper than any harsh words. For 7 years, she'd cared for him tirelessly and tolerated his flaws, only to have her dignity trampled. As she walked away, he bragged to friends about his appeal, betting she'd beg to return within hours. This time he was wrong. She was already packing to leave permanently. When he saw her luggage, he arrogantly threatened that he'd forgive her if she returned to cook for him. She walked away without a word. The next day, he noticed his breakfast porridge tasted different. The nanny explained the girl had always risen at 5 a.m. to make specialized stomach-nourishing porridge for his health, a care the nanny couldn't replicate. For the first time, he realized the doting girlfriend was gone. He swallowed his pride to call her, only to find he'd been blocked. Still, he assumed she was playing games. Meanwhile, she'd returned to university to restart her life. Once a brilliant academic who surpassed her peers, she'd abandoned her studies for love. Now, her senior colleague, delighted by her return, welcomed her warmly. Her ex-boyfriend arrived in a luxury car, finally driven by her silence to seek her out. But upon seeing her with an ordinary-seeming man, his pride resurfaced. He declared he'd forgiven her tantrum. She slapped him, then left with her colleague. Just then, his sister called for help. She wanted to pursue a PhD at Jingbei University, but kept being rejected by a professor. In fact, this professor was exactly the man the brother had looked down on earlier. Not only was he from a tremendously wealthy family, but he was already internationally renowned in academia. Days later, desperate to help his sister, he attended a prestigious academic conference hosted by the professor. Attendees whispered about who the professor would bring as his guest. All were stunned when the woman arrived.